into the seats, 0-1.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Walker peers in, coming at him with the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Frazier's up with it. Throw on to first, and Pedroia is set down to open up the ballgame. Into the box, Elvis Andrus. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Big curveball swung on and missed, 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Peralta is there, 2 down. Andrew McCutcheon gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. This is hit sharply to the left side, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Cole Calhoun set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
And he takes ball 1. Walker removed to first, back in standing. A runner on first with 2 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Chopped foul wide of first. Hot shot to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. Josh Hamilton stands in, trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits. He's got a runner in scoring position at second.
And you know how good hitting can prove contagious in an inning. Let's see if he can keep it rolling.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss for strike 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now.
Yeah, you've got a cold night. The ball won't be carrying as well, so you can afford to take a few more chances in the strike zone and challenge some guys. In that case, up in the strike zone.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. A ball and 2 strikes, here it is. And that misses 2-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
And now, whatever pitch he feels most comfortable with, that's the pitch he needs to throw right here, because he cannot afford to put this one out of the strike zone.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Joe Mauer. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Jones is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases. James Jones comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees, center fielder, James Jones.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. There is Pedroia, 1 away. Settling in now, Chris Davis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's popped up now towards short right field. Mauer onto the grass. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. David Peralta gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
It doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Too high. 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Lionel Traxler makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Now a ball lined softly down the left field line, but this is a foul ball. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Walker gets the sign. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. High and deep to right center field. Peralta going back, still going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Jake Lamb will get his first cuts here.
Third baseman, Jake Lamb.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Peralta moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Cameron Maben is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and 1 away.
Well, too bad that last guy couldn't advance the man into scoring position, so now it's probably going to take a gapper to get him home.
But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And a swing and a miss that time by Pedroia as he finds himself in an 0-2 hole now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Mark Teixeira strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
A quick out number 1. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now here's a swing and a ball lifted in the air for Hamilton in left. And that's out number 2. Mike Napoli gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Elvis Andrus is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Elvis Andrus.
Walker steps into his windup. Here comes the first pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Ground ball left side. Frazier is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Andrew McCutchen is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Oh, had a hanger that time, but missed it. 1-2. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble.
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cole Calhoun. He reached on a single in his first try.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Third inning, no score to this point. Hit hard to short. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. The throw into second. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. Josh Hamilton will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. And this is taken outside for ball one. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Oh, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0. And that's through, a base hit. Joe Mauer steps into the box now, and he does so in what feels like what will be an important moment in this one. Bases loaded, high score.
Yeah, guys, and it's always nice to play with that early lead, so we'll see if he can get it done right here.
Jones is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. Lionel Traxler stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
And this is going back to the pattern he's been using.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Jed Lowry digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. First offering on its way.
Jed Lowry.
And now the first pitch of the inning is sent in the air out to straightaway center. McCutchen is there to make the catch, and it's 1 pitch, 1 gone here in the bottom of the third. So the leadoff man set down here for Asdrubal Cabrera. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And now a swing and a miss by Cabrera as he falls behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
He's getting a lot of outs right now because he's attacking the hitters. He's not dancing around the zone.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Carlos Corporan digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Jake Lamb is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th. Walker's ready. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones has it in his tracks, and that's the first out of the inning. Cameron Maben stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. 2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th, and it's back to the top of the lineup now for Dustin Pedroia. And he lays off there 1-0. And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. Moving under it, Jones, and that retires the side. Leading off the inning, James Jones, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Now he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out. Chris Davis is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat.
Well, at least he was able to get it into the outfield, and that's more than most of his teammates can say so far.
Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Line drive to left, and the Yankees have their first hit of the ball game. Ready now, David Peralta. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he was absolutely frozen with a good fastball, so let's see if he's a little more aggressive on that pitch this time.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. He's set, here's the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th. And here's the dangerous Mark Teixeira. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Changeup, and that fades down and away, 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Elvis Andrus heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Shortstop, Elvis
Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Teixeira is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Andrew McCutchen. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Splitter here, and it's taken for strike 1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Grounded to third, right to Frazier. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping in, Cole Calhoun. He singled his last time up.
Calhoun.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Todd Frazier comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Bumgarner has his target. 2-2 on its way home. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. Striding into the box, Mike Napoli. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So striding in, Jed Lowry, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he pops up the bunt attempt. First and second here with nobody out. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Trying to give himself up here, but this is foul, so the runners will return. Trying to hold the lead. And Lowry swings and misses, and he's down on strikes for route number 1. Asdrubal Cabrera is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. First and second now, 1 man out. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Hit on the ground is short. A bare hand for 1. Back to Mauer, but it's not in time, and they'll settle for just the 1 out. So stepping in, Carlos Corporan, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
And with 2 outs, you want to make sure those guys earn that run. Well, don't let them score on a wild pitch.
He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the Josh Hamilton makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. A little bouncer. throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Joe Mauer will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
The catcher, number 17.
Lionel Traxler will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. And the catch made here by Lowry, and that ends the inning. James Jones gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Bumgarner's ready. 1-2 on its way. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Chris Davis will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard to short. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now.
The right fielder,
David Peralta will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Jake Lamb will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, he's really kept himself in the game here by throwing first pitch strikes to about 70% of the batters he's faced. That's kept him in the ballgame and kept his team in the ballgame.
Swinging a soft liner, but there to take it is Lowry as he was well positioned for route number 1.
The batter, number 4.
So 1 away now, and here's Cameron Maben. Lays off 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder, and he'll be there to make the play. Nicely done. So 2 are gone now for Dustin Pedroia. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
They haven't been afraid of coming right after this guy. They've made him have to swing the bat.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Peralta is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side.
It's time for the traditional 7.
Mark Teixeira will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Well, he started off this way, and he continues on. He's throwing first pitch strikes to 80% of the batters he's faced, and we're late in this ballgame, and that's why he's on top.
Bumgarner into his motion. 0-2 pitch on its way. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Third baseman number
Todd
21.
Frazier stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. On the ground up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down. Mike Napoli will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips.
Yeah, and he made just a little adjustment last time coming off of that pop-up the first time around, and he got himself a base knock. That's what the good ones do.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Jed Lowry. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. 2 out with the man at first. Grounded to the right. Mauer's there. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Elvis Andrus, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. And that misses inside 1-0. That's inside 2-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Andrew McCutcheon will step in, a ground-out victim as last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And he just manages to get his hand in. Walker comes set. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. Cole Calhoun stands in. Was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers.
Your attention, please. Now
so a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here.
Paco Rodriguez.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. None out. Runners at first and second. In the dirt here. Thought about third, but he'll go to second instead. And he'll hurry back to second here as he was wise to not push it that time. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. And they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play. Josh Hamilton takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the out.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Leading off the inning as Drupal Cabrera, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1, so getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Drilled on the ground to short and through into left field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning. Carlos Corcoran will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yeah, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A runner at first with no outs here. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. James Jones will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Carlos Beltran will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Runners off for second. Pitch inside the throw, and he got him at second on a perfect throw. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Fought off at the plate, and will do it again. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Calhoun. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Joe Mauer, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Lionel Traxler will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch coming. Here it is. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Corcoran has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Jake Lamb digs in now after lining out in his last try. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Digging in, Cameron Maben. He flew out in his last at-bat. David Phelps will take over with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 35, David Phelps.
Here comes the first pitch.
Defensive change for the Yankees.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Number 36, Carlos Beltran.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. A runner on first with 2 away. And now a stoppage here as a balk has been called. And that could wind up being a costly one as it'll move that base runner into scoring position now with 2 away. And now the runner's trying for third. On attempt misses. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. fly ball out toward left center field. Peralta on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Striding in to start the ninth, Chris Davis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Tyler Clippard is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 19, Tyler Clippard.
Grounder down the line at third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's in time.
Whew, no problem.
Center fielder, number 6.
David Peralta will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
First baseman, Mark Teixeira.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Mark Teixeira is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. The 0-1 delivery. And he swings and misses. A good pitch there, and the Yankees are down to their final strike now. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Traxler has it. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over. And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here, Madison Bumgarner. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the